is a V-break now. But that's only because there's no water in the bow. So people, V-break does not happen. And maybe you're just believing it. Hey guys, and welcome to Floating Sandbox. Also, oh shoot guys, I'll be right back. I need to grab something. There we go guys, I got my Christmas hat to get this this video more festive. So guys, welcome. We are going to play Floating Sandbox. I know it's not really a Christmas game, but you can see that they made Titanic Christmas. But in this video, I'm going to talk about how some theories just don't work, and I'm going to use Floating Sandbox to help me. And number one, we're going to show what happened if they tried to do cross-flooding. So if they tried to flood the back and the front, and see what that would do. And so, I'm just going to say this, it wouldn't work. Since it would have to be 4 compartments on each side, which means the ship would just, instead of just doving by bow, it would just go under. So I'll show you guys anyways. So here we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then if we 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, there. Now we have 5 compartments punctured there. Actually, I don't know if that one counts, so I'm just gonna do that one. So we should just see the ship just sink. Like, it's not gonna tilt. We can already see that it already went down pretty far. The water's like above a lot of the things. Still have the generator right there. I guess I'll just put that off for now. I never knew they added lasers. There's like so many like tools I never knew they even added. You can dry? What does the dry do? Oh, okay, that's not one. Unflood that, please. There we go. Okay, we just lost power in the front. So yeah, depending, like, the ship might list a little bit, depending which one, like, floods, like, the farthest, but, let me give this guy a little boost, so they can kind of even out a little bit, because I accidentally split up the stern a little bit, so let me give this guy just a tiny boost, kind of even it out, as much as I can. It's going to be a little hard since the stern is filling up a lot faster than the bow is. But pretty much this is kind of what's going to happen. The ship might list a little bit. I have a feeling the ship would probably list a lot to the side or maybe. But we can just see that cross-flooding is not going to save it. It's just going to make it slowly but surely go under. And eventually it will start to list eventually, depending which side goes under faster. But yeah, that's kind of, yeah, there goes the stern. Now, I got this idea from Historic Travels. I think that's what their name is. Because they talked about this on one of their videos, and I wanted to see... Because this game is about boats and flooding simulation, so I wanted to test out a couple Titanic theories. So it seems like the stern is filling the most with water. So I have a feeling the ship is going to start listing. Yeah, we can see it's starting to list a little bit. Let me try to stop that really quickly. Try to even it out a little bit. Yeah, another thing, this would even add even more stress to the middle, because now you got two sections flooding, which is going to even cause some more stress. Because we can see this is more flooded than that. If they were both even, then the ship would just go down like normally, but now, since they're not even, I feel like this would actually cause a ship to like split. We got the ship going down, so I feel like this should be a split due to the weight. So there goes the stern. Let's also just knock off the funnel, why not? Eat the funnel. Okay, can they like not do this thing with the camera where my camera moves with the ship? It gets annoying. I'm trying to like watch. Yeah, so we can see that the bow is going straight in. I would say this funnel right here would fall off. Let's go eat that funnel down. Now let's just cause this to just go underwater. There we go. This theory, I still can't believe some people believe in it, but this theory is like, oh my, whoops, sorry. This theory is like the most dumbest theory out of all existence. Just wait, guys, I'm just making sure you guys can at least see what I'm seeing, just in case. I know that my face cam, I have a face cam now, so yeah. I'm just checking a double things on the camera, because this is my first time actually recording with OBS, so I'm trying to make sure I got the thing fit right. Yeah, I think I got it fit right. I think. Not really sure. It does appear to be a little clipping off the bottom, but that doesn't really matter. But yeah, so cross flooding, it would just cause it to sink, or a list maybe split and then go like that. But okay, now we're going to talk about the Vbreak, which is not possible. So we all know 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I accidentally punctured an extra one right there. It punctured 5 compartments, which is enough to flood the ship and sink it. For a V-break to happen, the crack wouldn't go like this, it would go like that, but not just that, there wouldn't be water in the front. Because it just doesn't work. The water would have to be in the middle for it to work. So I'm just gonna have it sink like it did. And we'll just wait a little bit so it sink. Sorry about that, guys. I'm just gonna do that. Help it sink a little bit faster. So once the bow's under, there's no getting that bow back out. It's not happening. Like, this bow is gone. Like, it is underwater. The ship has took too much water. It is just not going to get back. I wish there was a way to make these ships more stiff, but at least they're not as stretchy as a long time ago, but I still wish they were a little bit more stiffer, because I don't like how it stretches a little bit, because it's a little weird, but it's still a good game. It's free, and it's on GameJoy, and I recommend it, because it teaches you a little bit of how, like, physics on boats work. But yeah, so clearly there's too much water in here, which means this is not buoyant anymore. So yeah, there's no possible way, even if I do this, it's gonna pop out. Like, we're just gonna wait, because apparently it doesn't crack until like a little bit. But even if I wait even more, it's not gonna happen. Because the crack is gonna happen somewhere when the captain's quarter starts to go under. You can see the propellers are already like popping out of the water. There's like no way. Let's speed this up a little bit so you can see captain's quarter starts to go in. This is about when the ship is supposed to do its Vbreak. Oh, looky there, it's not doing anything. All that's happening is now crunching. And decks being mangled. So you can see it doesn't work. And I'll prove that the only way it works is if you punctured the compartments in the middle. That's about 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's puncture to make it even. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that should sink the ship. Oh shoot, that's not what I meant. Let's flood this guy a little bit to kind of catch up a little bit. Trying to make it unimodal symmetric. Or actually this might be bimodal symmetric. Sorry, I'm speaking stats, bro. Stats is in my brain now. Sorry, guys, if I start speaking statistics. My brain is just full of statistics because we literally ended like school with a math test, so. But I'm trying to make this either a bimodal symmetric or a unimodal symmetric. It's something about graphs, so the layout. So I'm gonna give you a little bit of a math lesson. Sorry, guys. Now I have to because you guys are probably so confused. You'll learn it in high school. If you don't, I'm gonna be surprised. But so unimodal symmetric is a graph that has one bar that's like really large, and then the rest are kind of the same height. So like that would be unimodal symmetric. And then if I added another one, then it would be bimodal symmetric. But okay, enough of stats. You'll learn it in high school if your high school does it. But okay, so we can see that the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 compartments are flooded. So now, if I do this, you can see that it is a Vbreak now. But that's only because there's no water in the bow. So people, Vbreak does not happen. And maybe you're just believing Aaron 1912 just because he'll bully you, but don't deal with his crap. Like, if he's like threatening to like kill you or stuff like that, just call the police on him. Like, it's very easy to deal with cyber bullies. Like, but yeah, so honestly, if Aaron 1912 sees this, he's not gonna be happy. But Aaron 1912, a V-break can happen in a ship, but only when the water's in the middle. So, and we all know the iceberg didn't hit the middle of the ship, it hit the front. I'm pretty sure a kindergartner would know that too. And we all know the Titanic actually split into 3 pieces. Well, that's the newest theory, and I actually kind of believe that. So I'm going to show you what I think. I've actually combined a couple theories. I combined the split into 3 pieces, and I also combined the James Cameron banana peel theory in a mix to make it feel like that's why the ship broke into 3 pieces. I'm also combining the theory that the second funnel exploded and stuff like that to kind of... Because honestly, it would make sense if something exploded, because that could have weakened the structure. And it maybe was also another reason why the ship split, was because we got a big explosion, that it split, and the explosion kind of like broke the structure a little bit, and then split, then the banana peel held on, and then broke off another section, because the crack wasn't just clean, it was, and then it kind of like broke this section a little bit, and then banana peel happens, which brings down to this section. Okay, I'll just show you. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so there we go. We got our 5 compartments flooded. Sorry guys, I have to adjust my hat sometimes because sometimes my ears start to hurt. But yeah, so that's basically kind of what I have to say. I'm not ending the video, just so you know, but I'm just saying, like, that's why a cross-flooding wouldn't save Titanic, and V-break cannot happen. Now I'm just going to show you a little bit of my theory. I'm not totally saying it's mine, because I'm mixing a couple theories into, like, one theory, which is, like, James Cameron's banana split, and the second funnel exploding, and the ship listing to one side to the other, because the D-deck door was open. I'm pretty sure that's why the ship tilted to the other side, was D-deck door. I know that it's very weird for me to do a Titanic video when it's not close to Titanic's anniversary, but I'm still mad that I missed out on Titanic. So I'm just doing these videos because now I'm worried, because I totally forgot about Titanic. I tried to post late anniversary videos, like the building the Britannic's interior, but oh my gosh, guys, I am so sorry. I did not mean to miss Britannic. We were gone, and if I would have known we were gonna leave and Britannic's anniversary was happening, I would have done a video already for it, but I completely forgot, and so I'm pretty mad about that. But I will not miss Titanic's and Lusitania's. Now it is like my goal not to miss theirs, because I want to do a video while using my new editor for the Titanic. I haven't decided what it's going to be. I don't know if it's going to be like a documentary or if I'm just going to do another movie. I'm not really sure. What's going to happen, but yeah, let's just continue on. Okay, so we know that this is now, the bow's starting to go in. Let me just help it a little bit because it's taking quite a bit. Also, when this video comes out, it's also going to be using the new editor, so I'll also have to find like a really good spot in this video, so okay, come on, Titanic. Sorry, guys. I made it sink a little bit slower. I could make the water flooding faster, but I make it sink a little slower so I can actually like do stuff while it's sinking, because when you have it sink too fast, it's really hard to like, So, okay, so we got propellers coming out. Now, the propellers would be out if there wasn't any like weird stretchy physics, but I'm just going to cut this so we don't have to worry about that. Okay, so gosh dang, my head is itchy. Also, guys, I want to just say Merry Christmas. It's Christmas Eve for us. I know that it's gonna be Christmas when I go to sleep for other places, but I'm just gonna say Merry Christmas. I'm also gonna say in another video that I'm gonna work on after this video, which is gonna be a Stormworks video, because I think Stormworks had a little mini Christmas update. So I'm just gonna destroy that so I don't have to follow a camera. I really hope they actually make an option so I can turn that off, because it starts to get annoying when I'm trying to look at one object and it's like pushing me down and I'm just like, stop it! Okay, let me help out a little bit. Let me just do that. That will help a little bit. Yeah, there we go. That sped it up a little bit. So this is when the ship is like listing to its port side really badly at this point. Once the captain's quarter starts to go in, this is when the ship evens out. Or actually not yet, but alright, now the ship will even out, causing like a big wall of water to hit people, pushing them off the boat right here, due to it evening out really fast. Let me just do that really quickly and just kind of speed things up. Then captain's quarters dives in. The ship starts to rise out of the water on the other end. The ship is going through a buttload of stress. Sorry guys, the reason why I'm doing this is to make it so that the ship doesn't have to go so far. so that my camera doesn't have to follow something for very long. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so this is probably when the funnel starts to buckle due to water pushing it off its stem. And so now the funnel's going to start to buckle, which is going to cause there it goes, falls in, and then sinks. Okay, let me just plop it right there so it doesn't bother my camera. Okay, so now we can see the ship is now starting to do its final plunge. The grand staircase is flooding. Oh no, everyone's screaming. Oh, that's the wrong button. That would have been bad if I pressed that. Oh my... there we go. Oh no, everyone's jumping off the boat at this point. It's chaos. Oh no, Christmas Titanic is dying. Okay, and so... sorry. Okay, so now we can see the ship is going in fast. The ship is at a pretty good angle, but not much stern is actually popped out. And this is when I will keep that right there. That's going to be like our explosion. Alright, there we go. Explosion. This funnel falls off like right away after that explosion. So there goes that funnel. Right after that happens, the power goes out and the ship goes split. With only the double bottom holding. Oh, then it starts to get pulled, which is gonna cause more of the structure to fall off. The stern falls back, and then this section falls apart due to not being aerodynamic. So that's why we can't find the middle of the ship. And this also wrecks some of the structure a little bit. So now since the weakened structures now, the stern's going to be really low in the water because due to it being completely on its side, and the Titanic is going to stay really low in the water. Its last funnel is going to buckle and fall in. And then Titanic is going to start to kind of have a raise. And this is supposed to recreate the iconic image of the final plunge image that someone drew. It was exactly this angle. And so, there we go. There goes Christmas Titanic. Or just Titanic. And there we go. There goes vertically. And then, basically, the whole Titanic stern just falls apart. Just basically. But okay, guys. That is gonna be it. I hope you enjoyed the video. And yeah, I'll see you guys in another video.